exactly. Good stuff. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. Open field ahead. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He runs it into the end zone. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number one for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Using his legs, it's Davidson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart. He does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got it.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, and the coverage is there.
Receiver makes the catch. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today.
It's caught. He's got room. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Got an opening here. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a 1st and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. And the completion made. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. He's got a crease. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Ball handed off. And the ball to the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they are loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The Tigers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward?
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. It's Georgia on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. Powers into the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
You got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Back to throw. It's Stockton. The pressure's on. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's
got space. Takes up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they try out the field goal team. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Second down play coming up. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. The offense going with the hurry up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a run to the left. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
He's got a receiver wide open here. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to throw. It's Stockton. With the catch, it's Frazier. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
The receiver grabs it. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Got an opening here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not one, not two, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job. First down. Looking to throw the football. Players are down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense who's handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Receiver in motion now. needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Breaking free, end zone ahead.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's 2nd down now and 16. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Clemson calls their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
He fires it down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. 1 man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trading. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored.
He's got a crease. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the second half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joel. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the
Makes the catch and has space. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks left and finds his target there. He's tackled but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense. Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Stockton. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it here. He's got room to run. Look out. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And that run produces a decent gain.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got space. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Pass possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good 3rd down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into 3rd and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. When they have 1st and 2nd down success and put them in position for an easy conversion.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Defense is coming after him. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Throws it to the right. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Back-to-back deep shots. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, the
ball is loose in the backfield. Scooped up in the defense. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Past the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Past the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
I know it's a small thing, Chris, but those are such huge yards. You're inside of your own 10. If you've got to punt the football, you're going to give up really good field position on the next possession for that opposing offense. Now at least you've changed the field position. You can change your mindset. Now you can be more aggressive and try to get that ball into scoring territory.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. It's Georgia on top right now. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Caught. Completion. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And the Tigers pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down. Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And it's a bunch formation. To the air. It's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive. And listen, they're being aggressive to the end. Still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel. Sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop, but it'll be a turnover on downs. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a first down.
Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grinding away on the ground. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
To the air, it's Stockton. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys, in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the 1st down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is a time to kick it, try to get the points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Using his legs, it's Davidson. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Here's the second down play. And he's got it again. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit. And now they start running the football? It's just devastating.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit zero. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
That run sets up a critical third down play. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go quickly. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. You can see the reaction. Winning this conference championship important because had they lost it, no chance at the playoff. But even with the conference championship in this league, in the current system, Joel, they're not guaranteed a bid. They have to wait and hope, but certainly did all they could do today here.
Well, this is a great celebration on the field, but Chris, I'm sensing that celebration for all of those bubble teams out there that are looking at this game and they're seeing this result and they're just understanding that there is probably another spot open in the playoff. The celebration is not just here, it's all over the country.
One final salute for our conference champions today.